So.
Bonus content time.
Yeah, we have a bump, like we just have like some music or something.
Just bonus, like going like
so,
this on screen. We can edit that in after post.
Yeah,
right?
football season's coming.
Football.
You got your fantasy draft. I got my fantasy draft.
We've been doing mock fantasy drafts for you to help me because I haven't played in a while.
And it made me think of, and I always think of, just how like American football is. Like it's just pure-blooded American sport right there. You know what I mean?
Baseball. Favorite American pastime.
Yeah, all right. Anyways,
greatest American pastime.
Either way, right? And,
I love football though.
You know the story, like Pat Tillman. Pat Tillman. He was on the 49ers, I believe. 9/11 happened. He decided to quit football and joined the Army. And ended up dying got killed in action out in I think Iraq.
Should have researched that before talking about it.
That is what happened.
Okay.
To an extent.
You keep saying I think.
But anyways, and I'm like, man, who else has served in the military,
There's been a lot Elvis Presley was in the Army.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Well, back then sometimes it was a little bit publicity, but there have been a lot of famous people who went into the military and a lot of people who came out of the military and then became famous or into things. So we found a little something, and you haven't read through these either. So this is actually, we're kind of shotgunning our set, both of us.
Yes,
like
each
we're going to
other.
see. So are we putting this up on the screen too?
Yeah,
or
put it up on the screen
okay.
right here. I'm trying to remember which one it is.
Oh, man.
There we go. All right, with
our mic's on?
Now
Perfect.
We're back. So it's just a little quiz, 12 questions.
Off quizgrizz.com.
So we're going to keep track of our scores here. I think I have a lot of confidence that I'm going to win.
Okay.
But you're also a big history buff.
Yep.
So this is like a mixture of history and sports. Mm-hmm. It's going to be interesting to see who pulls this one out.
So this is 12 questions about military sports.
Yes.
Military and sports.
Yes,
okay.
veterans that are attached to sports.
All right, well, if you're watching this live, make sure you smash that like button. Even on YouTube, make sure that you comment before we start who's going to win.
Me. Okay.
Got it.
Anyways,
I will not pick you up from school again, and I will make you walk.
Okay. That was going to be a long walk.
It would have been.
Anyways, so first question here out of 12 is which player served in the U.S. Navy, let's go, baby, in between winning the Heisman and Super Bowl MVP? I'll have you answer it, and then I'll answer it.
All
Next
right,
question, you'll read it.
We got to do it like who's going to be a millionaire.
Yeah.
Roger Staubach, Terry Bradshaw. Who's that? Jim Plunkett or Brett Starr? I'm going to go A, Roger Staubach.
I'm also going to go A, Roger Staubach. Let's see what we got. Watch it not let me click the answer. Like, we get to this thing,
oh my
and then
gosh.
you can't click the answer, and then you have to refresh the page.
It's been going so well.
Scroll to all right, here we go.
Here we go.
Correct. There
Boom.
we go. After winning the Heisman at Navy. Let's scroll that up. Oh, my God. All right. After winning the Heisman at Navy, Roger Staubach served for – he won the Heisman?
And was –
at Navy?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's impressive. I mean –
I didn't know – I don't know if I knew
for
that.
Navy.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Roger Staubach served 4 years, including a tour in Vietnam. When he won the Super Bowl MVP for the Cowboys, he became the first to win that pair of trophies.
I did not know that.
Wow.
That's cool.
It's a lot of accomplishments.
Nice. So 1-1.
1-1.
All right.
Okay.
Next.
Civil War General Abner. Oh, wait. No, you're reading it. Yeah, you read it now.
Civil War General Abner Doubleday was incorrectly credited with creating what sport? Football, hockey, basketball, or baseball?
I'm going to go with baseball.
Doubleday, double dribble, basketball, man.
All right, let's see. So we're going to go with baseball, the first answer that I said. Correct, baseball.
Oh.
Ooh. 4 years. What did you say it was? Abner?
Abner Doubleday.
Was credited for inventing baseball. And that's why Cooperstown has the Hall of Fame. We now know he didn't invent baseball, and it wasn't invented there. Wow. So they created a whole Hall of Fame.
That is crazy. All right, 2-1. You got the lead. All right. The Air Force Academy sports teams go by what name? The Blue Bombers, the Bald Eagles, the Wings, or the Falcons?
I'm going to go with A, Blue Bombers.
D, Falcons.
Wow. You seem pretty confident in that. Let's pick Falcons and see what happens. Correct. It is the Falcons. The first graduating class of cadets, 1959, voted on the team name and selected the fastest recorded bird, the falcon.
Mach 1.
Oh, recorded. Okay, not recorded. Mach 1 was the name of the first actual falcon used for a team mascot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look at us. So we're 2-2 now?
2-2.
2-2.
And then later became Blue Falcon, which is a whole different ballgame.
Those are my favorite people in the Navy.
What was David Robinson's actual military rank, upon leaving active service in the Navy? Admiral, Captain, Sergeant, or Lieutenant?
I'll have you answer.
Well, I know it's not Sergeant because that's not a naval rank. And I do not think he ever made Admiral.
He was called, that was his nickname.
Yeah, he was, yeah. So I'm going to say he did not stay in law. It's Lieutenant. I'm going Lieutenant.
I'm going to go Captain.
All right.
I'm going to go Captain. Let's see what happens here. We scrolling around.
Incorrect.
It was not Captain. It was Lieutenant. His nickname was the Admiral. But after being picked number 1 by the Spurs and serving 2 years with the Navy, his rank was actually Lieutenant. He's also a 10-time NBA All-Star, MVP, and 2-time NBA champion and Hall of Famer. That's got to be the most famous person to ever serve in the military. Like the most...
Elvis Presley.
No, I'm sorry. I mean most decorated athlete to ever serve. I mean, you got 10 All-Stars. You had
Roger Starbuck.
Oh, man, that is pretty good. That won the Heisman and the Super Bowl. That is pretty incredible.
Maybe. I mean, and who knows what else is on here. All right. All right. So, Army, Navy, and Air Force's football teams compete each year for what trophy? The Armed Forces Cup, the General's Cup, Commander-in-Chief Trophy, or the Red, White, and Blue Trophy.
All right, these sounds tacky. Sounds very tacky. I'm also not really feeling that Commander-in-Chief's Trophy. I'm going to go with the Armed Forces Cup.
It's the Armed Forces Cup.
Let's find out if I can find the cursor.
What?
Wow. This was a close one, too.
How did we not know that?
Man, so it's the Commander-in-Chief's Cup.
Wow.
So we're both wrong.
Scroll up a little bit. I'll read the thing. The 3 big service academies all play each other in college football every season, of course. In fact, Air Force was prepared to play only Navy and Army in 2020. The winner of the round-robin series takes the Commander-in-Chief's Trophy. I did not know that's what it was called.
And it was very close. As you can see, it's 41% to 38%, so I don't feel that dumb.
Wow, so we both got that wrong.
So it's 3-2.
All right. All right. So I know that the screen's just a little far away from you. That's why I read it. I know it's kind of tough for you to see it. Which of these players did not lead his league in home runs before and after World War II service? Which players did not? This is multiple. Which of these players did not lead? So you're telling me three of them served in World War II, led in home runs before and after, and there's only one that didn't? Wow. All right, so we got Yogi Berra, Ted Williams, Joe DiMaggio, and Hank Greenberg.
There's no way I'm picking Ted Williams. There's no way.
And not Joe DiMaggio, I know for a fact. I'm going to have to go – oh, man. I don't know if – I didn't know if Yogi Berra served or not, and I don't really recall who Hank Greenberg is. I'm going to go Hank Greenberg.
I have to go against you here because I want to tie you up. I think it's Hank Greenberg because I know Yogi Bears. That's a name I know. I'm going to go with Yogi to see if I can tie it up. And I right-clicked. Yes, let's go. Wow,
really?
Bears served in World War II. But it was before he made his major league debut. Yogi was part of D-Day at Normandy.
Wow.
And then won 10 World Series as a player. DiMaggio, Williams, and Greenberg each led the AL both before and after service. It's so crazy back then because, a lot of people were, through the draft.
Well, not only just the draft, but yes. But
also wanting to.
A lot of them wanting to, one, and two, back then, famous, like being famous and playing a sport, you didn't make the type of money you make now. So,
yeah.
All right. So. What nicknames were given to the Army running backs that won the Heisman trophies together? Shake and bake. Shake and bake.
Shake and bake, baby.
Power and glory. Mr. Inside and Mr. Outside, or Captain and the Colonel.
Wow. I'm going D, Captain and the Colonel.
You're going D, Captain and the Colonel?
Yes.
So Army. Man, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go Captain and Colonel as well.
All right, let's see. Ooh, we're wrong. It's Mr. Inside and Mr. Outside.
That wouldn't even have been my second choice.
The powerful Doc Blanchard was Mr. Inside, and the speedy Glenn Davis was Mr. Outside. Both won a Heisman and are the only backfield teammates to be 3-time All-Americans.
Wow, it's impressive.
That is awesome.
That was not my second guess. Would have been Shake and Bake. No, the other one.
All right, I'll read it.
Okay.
What men's college basketball team was coached to multiple titles by a U.S. Army veteran? Duke, Kansas, UCLA, or Indiana?
I know this one.
All right, so if you know it, I'm going to go with B, Kansas.
Indiana.
All right, let's see. It is not Indiana. It's Duke.
Oh.
Bob Knight. Yep. This is before, right? Bob Knight did coach Indiana, right?
Yeah.
But it was later on.
I grew up with Bob Knight.
You grew up with Bob Knight?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, not like grew up with him. I mean, like we watched Indiana Hoosiers basketball growing up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man is old.
Bob Knight was nicknamed the General, but he only coached at Army and pretended he was an actual general. Coach K played for Knight at Army, served 5 years, and brought 5 titles to Duke. Wow. So neither one of us were right. So still tied up.
So yes, it's still tied up.
3-3.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
I did tie it because I got the Yogi Berra one right?
Yep. 3-3.
Okay. All right. Which SEC school has a football stadium designed by and named after a World War II general? Vanderbilt, Texas A&M, Tennessee, or Georgia?
Wow.
I was just in Texas, and I just seen the Texas A&M stadium, and I remember reading the stadium name, and it was a name. So I'm gonna go with Texas A&M.
You're gonna go with Texas A&M.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure that all those teams are SEC. I'm not that great with college.
They are all SEC.
Okay, good, because I'm horrible with conferences for college.
Actually, Vanderbilt's kind of tough. I think it is though, because I think I'm thinking of another team.
I'll go with Vanderbilt.
Okay, let's pick Texas A&M. It was Tennessee.
Wow, neither one of us. Makes sense that a general is known for defense and expansion. Robert Neyland won 4 national titles at Tennessee and allowed literally 0 points in 1939. His plans also laid ground for expanding the stadium beyond 100,000 capacity.
Wait, and allowed literally 0 points?
Yeah, that is impressive.
And now Vanderbilt is just,
Well, it wasn't Vanderbilt, though, right? It was Tennessee, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was Tennessee.
Tennessee.
That's
so
still a decent
still
football.
tied up.
That's still a good football program.
You bet.
Right.
You have to say that because if somebody watches this and they're from Tennessee, they will literally find you.
Yes. All right, what famous general finished 5th in the Olympic
pentathlon?
Pentathlon, wow. You're good with words. Dwight Eisenhower, Douglas MacArthur, Norman Schwartzel. How do you say that? Or wow. George S. Patton.
Schwartzelkopf. Finished 5th in an Olympic pentathlon. I'm gonna go MacArthur.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Norman. I just like the name. I think it's long and it sounds like a guy who would be in the Olympics. And I was really Patton.
It was Patton?
Wow. He has a series of tanks named after him. He was a commander in World War II and an Olympian. His resume is a cross between Paul Bunyan and Forrest Gump, but it's real. George S. Patton.
Wow.
He is a myth. He's the legend.
George Patton. Wow. So 3-3.
As part of their College of Coaches, what time hired a colonel as the MLB's first athletic director?
Well, it's supposed to be what team.
Yeah.
College of Coaches, what team hired a colonel as MLB's first athletic director? The Brooklyn Dodgers, so we're back a ways. Boston Red Sox, Chicago Cubs, or the New York Yankees. College coaches, what team hired a colonel as MLB's first athletic director? I'm going to go Yankees.
I'm going to go Red Sox.
You got to go Red Sox.
I got to go, I got to go Sox, baby. Here we go.
Red Sox. Incorrect.
Chicago Cubs.
Wow. They're known for 108 years of failure between championships. Yeah, take your W flags down, okay? But at least, sorry, I'm a White Sox fan. At least the Cubs failed creatively. Wow. The short-lived College of Coaches used a rotating group of leaders and had MLB's first athletic director, Colonel Robert Whitlow. Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, here we go. This is going to be it.
This is 12.
Question 12.
It's a tiebreaker.
If one of us gets this right, we have to pick different.
Okay, read it.
All right. Which of these players missed part of a season because he served as an Army reservist?
Oh, my gosh. All right, so Bill Russell,
Elgin Baylor, John Havlicek, or Jerry West?
As a reservist?
I'm going to say mine.
Okay.
I'm going John Havlicek.
God, that's such a good guess because I know you don't know it.
I know who John Havlicek is.
I know, but you don't know the answer.
I know. I definitely don't.
Somebody comment and tell me what the answer is. All right. Google it. Bill Russell.
Let's see. 2 Celtics players. Let's see. Elgin Baylor.
Wow.
He's a 10-time All-NBA Rookie of the Year, and somehow Elgin Baylor is still underrated. He missed part of the 61-62 while serving active duty, and in that same season set the single-game scoring mark for the NBA Finals with 61 points.
Wow. Wow.
So look at us, man.
So we tied. It just goes to prove that I am never paying homage to this eagle again if it's not going to help me. Just kidding. I will always give you homage.
Yeah, thanks a lot, buddy.
Yeah, I should have put on a little bit more of that cologne for you, pal.
Yeah. So, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging with us for this bonus content.
What an interesting quiz, though.
Yeah.
Some of that was actually really cool. Like the history of it. And, of course, obviously, tune in next week. If you're here watching us live, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you click that like button. You smash the heck out of it. Comment. Watch this later on YouTube. Make sure that you like that channel. Go on Spotify and Apple Podcasts because maybe there was something you missed and you want to listen to it again. Follow those. And most definitely tune in next week, 4 p.m. on Thursday for our live show on Facebook, 4 p.m. Friday of next week for the recorded stuff. And it's only going to get better. Yeah.
And if
every week.
And also, if you're on YouTube right now, go ahead and click that video to watch the previous episode of Behind the Helm. And we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Peace.